Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that 57-year-old Rahul Gandhi is trying to incite violence inside the country. I believe Rahul Gandhi wants the country to burn. Because he can't win elections, you see. So he says the government's going to fall in the next 1 year. How, Rahul Gandhi? You're losing elections all the time. Therefore, there is no midterm election. There is no possibility democratically of the government falling, which means Rahul Gandhi intends to use undemocratic means. And that's why he says Gen Z will bring the government down. Gen Z will bring the government down. Hello, Rahul Gandhi, chill. You're not Gen Z. Gen Z has no faith in you. You're a failed politician. You want India to burn. Gen Z does not need to and won't follow this ridiculous and stupid advice. What does Rahul Gandhi want? Rahul Gandhi, a failed politician, wants India to burn like Nepal did. He wants to see it, viewers. Rahul Gandhi will be satisfied only when images like this, what happened in Nepal, 73 people died in Nepal. How many people do you want to be killed in India, Rahul Gandhi, so that your failed political ambition becomes a reality? 3 days, Nepal burnt. Rahul Gandhi wants India to burn like Nepal. Rahul Gandhi keeps talking about Gen Z protests. He wants what happened in Dhaka to happen in India, ladies and gentlemen. Nepal burnt, Dhaka burnt, people were killed out, people were lynched. And Rahul Gandhi, I am of the firm belief, wants to incite this kind of deep state type, mark my words, deep state inspired, deep state sponsored, deep state guided violence in India. Rahul Gandhi, you have any guts? If you do, then can you say, I am against the American deep state? I am against the CIA? Can you say it, Rahul Gandhi? Can you say it, or will you start shivering? If I ask you to say, I am against the American deep state, go put it out on a tweet tomorrow. Can you? Say, I am against pro-Pakistan elements like Ilhan Omar. Can you? No, you meet her. I am against anti-India forces like George Soros. Can you? No. He's with you. Ladies and gentlemen, Rahul Gandhi says Gen Z should protest because some CBSE re-evaluations have gone wrong. Rahul Gandhi, what kind of a fraud are you? How many CBSE re-evaluations happened when you and Sonia Gandhi and Manmohan Singh were in power between 2004 and 2014? The fact is, under the Congress regime, verification systems lacked any digital photocopy access. So rechecking applications consistently averaged between 1.5 to 2% of the total examinees annually, with thousands of results altered completely behind closed doors without any transparency. So you, Rahul Gandhi, when you were in power, said there will be no transparency in CBSE evaluations. You think people are stupid to listen to what you are saying today? You're trying to misguide them. You're the same man who hid during the Nirbhaya protests. Where were you hiding, Rahul Gandhi, then? Now, Rahul Gandhi, ladies and gentlemen, is basically got an urban Naxal mentality. He wants India to burn. This is a nationalist network. The Republic Media Network will expose him. Remember Rahul Gandhi at the Tukde Tukde event? 9th February 2016. Is that your picture at JNU, Rahul Gandhi? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. JNU, specifically near the Sabarmati Dhaba at JNU. You sat there with the Tukde Tukde gang, with the same people who said, Bharat tere tukde honge, inshallah, inshallah. That is, India will be broken into pieces, God willing. Afzal Garu Zindabad. Kashmir ki azadi, etc. You sat there with them. You tried to be the leader of the Tukde Tukde gang. And now you are trying to use the deep state toolkit. These images I am showing today, so youngsters never forget what the role of this person has been. Now he says he knows what's talking about. He wants to divide young people on caste lines. Remember how his lies were caught during the Rohit Vemula case? Rahul Gandhi had said that Rohit Vemula was murdered by discrimination and indignities against his Dalit identity. Then the Cyberapur police, in a closure report when the Congress was in power, says that the deceased was aware he did not belong to the scheduled caste and that his mother got him an SC certificate. This could be one of his constant fears, that its exposure would put him to loss of his academic degrees that he earned over the years. Rahul Gandhi should have apologized, should have said, I lied. But he subsequently pushed the Congress governments to implement the Rohit Vemula Act, which means he wanted to use Dalit politics, divide students and young people on the basis of caste. Did you ever apologize, Rahul Gandhi? You and your tukre friends who said, Bharat tere tukre honge, inshallah, inshallah. Can you say today you are against the tukre gang? Put out a tweet. I'm against the American deep state. I'm against the tukre gang. Can you? You can't. Now you say petrol and diesel prices have gone up, so India should be burning. Why should it? Petrol and diesel prices have gone away everywhere. Yes, in Delhi they are 102 rupees, but we are averaging 7 to 8%. USA 45%. Are people in America saying, are the Democrats in America saying, Rahul Gandhi, that America should burn? UK, it's gone up by 18%. Are the Conservatives saying, is the Reform Party saying Britain should burn? In UAE, your favorite country, it's gone up by 52%. Are anybody saying in the Arab Emirates saying that their country should burn? No, because thank God these countries don't have a Rahul Gandhi type figure who shamelessly goes around the whole world saying foreign countries should intervene in India and my country will burn. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, when you look at Rahul Gandhi, think of Yunus. Yunus was a deep state agent. He was doing the deep state playbook. Then he went to the Washington Foundation. People in Bangladesh thought, oh, he's fighting for us. No, he was fighting for the American deep state. And then he went with Hillary Clinton later on a stage and he said, see, we did it together with you. And then the Bangladeshis looked at him and said, oh, you traitor. Muhammad Yunus, you traitor. You were doing this for the Americans, for Clinton, for the American deep state. He actually said it on air.
It's an amazing, meticulously designed thing. It's not just suddenly came, it's not like that. Very well designed. Even the leadership pattern, people don't know who the leader is.
What a cheat, what a fraud Muhammad Yunus was. Meticulously deep state, meticulously designed by the Americans. What a cheat. What a political robber. Now Rahul Gandhi, our eyes on you. We're looking at you. Don't you dare try to do the deep state thing, anarchy thing in India. Because, you know, if you want to support a coordinated social media campaign against a democratically elected government, it sounds like a regime change operation, the kind you supported when you supported the Greta Thunberg toolkit. Ladies and gentlemen, what did Greta Thunberg want? Rahul Gandhi supported her. Greta Thunberg wanted to create social disharmony in India. She wanted to wage a coordinated social media campaign against the elected government in India to unseat the government. I believe this was part of a regime change operation. Rahul Gandhi, why were you supporting her? Now, right now, ladies and gentlemen, we need to be extra careful about people like Rahul Gandhi because the American deep state, and I'm not saying he is, but I've got a right to ask these questions, don't I? I believe that Rahul Gandhi, all he needs to do is say, I'm against the American deep state. I want to now come to the issue of the Venezuelan oil. You see, viewers, Marco Rubio is here in India, and it's quite clear. They are pushing us. They can't blackmail us. They are pushing us. They're trying to put pressure on us. His straight quote is, we want to sell them as much energy as they'll buy. That is India. So his choice is being presented to India, I believe, buy Venezuelan oil or we'll create anarchy in your country. He's not going to say it, but he's going to use levers against India. Let me give you one example. Marco Rubio flew to Kolkata. Exactly one day before Marco Rubio landed in Kolkata, where he met the missionaries of charity. And these are facts. Guess who met the missionaries of charity? Mamata Banerjee. Mamata Banerjee met the missionaries of charity. And then Marco Rubio met the missionaries of charity. Now, when Mamata Banerjee unseated the left government in Bengal in 2012, who came to meet her? A person called Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton, 2012. What is the business of America in Bengal? The nation wants to know. Mamata, missionaries of charity, Hillary Clinton, American deep state. Coordinate this with what happened in Bangladesh. The intentions of America to create a military base in St. Martin Island in Bangladesh. Mamata Banerjee's support to the minority community. only to them. Muslim appeasement. I ask you tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is it possible that America is trying to use levers, whether it be Mamata Banerjee or Rahul Gandhi, to create social unrest in India? So it is time to ask Rahul Gandhi some really straight questions. Rahul Gandhi, why are you so friendly? Why do you associate so much with this anti-India, pro-Pakistan person called Ilhan Omar? The nation wants to know. Ilhan Omar has been totally anti-India, totally pro-Pakistan. And you are totally pro-Ilhan Omar, which means you're pro-Pakistan, you're anti-India. Or that can at least be asked, why are you with Soros? Soros says that we need to weaken Modi's control over India. Are you so weak that you can't fight the BJP politically, so you're holding Uncle Soros's hand to bring you to power? Why do you go and meet that pro-Pakistani Jeremy Corbyn? When Jeremy Corbyn was against a Labour leader, pretty much today a political good for nothing, a has-been in the United Kingdom, the only thing is pro-Pakistan. Why do you meet these pro-Pakistan people? Does Uncle Sam Pitroda carry you there and you go there with your cheesy smile out there when you know these are the people who are trying to create anarchy in India? So, ladies and gentlemen, a few straight questions to end tonight. Rahul Gandhi, can you be a little bit more transparent about yourself? The nation wants to know. Can you tell us what you were doing in Muscat? Who you've been meeting? Where you've been going globally? Have you been meeting directly or indirectly officials directly or indirectly involved with security or intelligence agencies of other countries? Have you had any such meetings? Can you give us a full list of political leaders, personalities, social figures, people of eminence, influencers, parts of the political system, wokes, pseudo-liberals, anti-India forces or else, who you have been meeting outside India? The nation wants to know. It is only then will we know whether you're with India or the American deep state. And Rahul Gandhi, one simple question at the end. Please put out a tweet. I hate the American deep state. I am against the American deep state. Can you do that?